years ago tomorrow, a young man died inside the West Hollywood apartment of a prominent political activist and donor. Police initially called the death accidental. Well, since then, another man died in the same apartment, and authorities have now reopened the case. NBC4's I-Team has been following the new developments. Investigative reporter Eric Leonard has information and thoughts from the mother of one of the men. Eric.
Well, Kathy, as you'll see, LaTisha Nixon says she hasn't been able to grieve for the loss of her son 2 years ago. She says she's angrier than ever that the man she believes was responsible has escaped justice, and says she's worried other young men are in danger.
I'm angry. Something should have been done. We shouldn't even be here.
Jamel Moore's mother says she's lost count of the number of times she's visited L.A. from Texas to draw attention to her son's death.
My child is not here. I can't protect him anymore. So the best thing I can do is get justice in the best way that I know how to get justice. And that's just, I can't let it go.
Moore died of a drug overdose inside the apartment of Ed Buck, a political activist and prominent Democratic Party donor. The death was first classified as an accidental overdose, but the case was re-examined after it was revealed Moore had kept a journal and in it wrote that Buck had injected him with methamphetamine. No charges were filed. Then a second man died of an apparent overdose in Buck's apartment in January. Timothy Dean's case is still open.
Arrest Ed Buck!
Earlier this year, Nixon led demonstrators to the doors of the L.A. County District Attorney's office downtown to deliver tens of thousands of petition signatures urging criminal charges against Buck. She also filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Buck and the district attorney. Buck has denied he had a role in the men's deaths, and his attorney says they plan to fight vigorously against the lawsuit. Moore's mother says she thinks the sheriff's investigation would have been handled differently if the people who were dead weren't black and gay.
I think that they should look at it as if there were two blonde-haired, blue-eyed white women. I mean, their lives are just as important as anyone else's.
Now, law enforcement sources have told NBC4 that in recent weeks, detectives have interviewed several other men who say they were paid by Ed Buck to perform other acts and do drugs. The district attorney's office says it has asked the detectives for more investigative work before it makes any decision about criminal charges in Dean's death. But officials at the DA's office say a decision will be announced soon. Also, tomorrow evening, Moore's mother and activists plan to rally in front of Buck's apartment to mark the 2-year anniversary. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News.